Hey guys, this is Sarah, and as always, we talk about who we are Wednesday. And with Who We Are Wednesday, we get past our past, we get real about our present, and we get serious about our future. And so today, I want to talk to you about what I see so many people doing after they leave a relationship that has rocked their world, and rocked their mind and rocked their emotions and rocked their happiness and their ability to be happy. And it is all about asking the question, why? So I see one question that continues to hold everybody back, and years and years and years after leaving a relationship, they're still asking, why did this person do this? Why did this person say this? Why didn't they go to counseling? Why didn't they get help? Why did they cheat on me? Why would they think that? Why would they say that? Why? And if we're going to get past our past and get real about our present, we have to really check our when we say why. Because if we're asking why on a regular basis and why in our mind, then it's just like this little circle of like hamster wheel, and it feels like we're working and it feels like we're healing. But if you're still asking why, you're not at a healing place. You're just going round and round and round the circle. And if you've been in pain and you've been miserable and you've been just had this awful situation and this horrible life, then you don't want to stay here. And you don't want to do this. You want to get over here. And after being in a really bad situation, it doesn't even feel like this is a possibility. It feels like this is awful and it's been awful. So at least if I'm doing this, then I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like something's working. I feel better because I feel like I'm doing something. But if you're asking why, 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 you're just going around in circles. Because why doesn't get you to here. Okay? So I want you to take inventory and post in this thread how often you catch yourself for the rest of today or tomorrow or whenever asking why. Why did he say that? Why did he do that? Why would she think that? Why would they act like that? Why would they think I said that? Why would they flip that on me? Why would they turn that person on me? Why? Because you probably already know the answer. We don't want it to be the answer, but it is. They want to. They want to flip that on you. They want to make you feel that way. They want to make you sad. And there's a book called The Asshole Survival Guide, and it's not a book on toxic relationships. It's actually a book about workplace relationships, but it talks about bullying and talks about certain pleasure regions lighting up in someone's brain when they make you feel bad and they make you feel worthless and they make you feel less than. Because in a toxic power dynamic, you have one person here and you have one person here. And this person always gets to win, and they're always better, and they're always stronger, and they're always right, and they're always the rules always work in their favor. And then you have you. You just try why? Because you think if you can figure out why, then you can make this happen. You think if you figure out why, you can make this happen. And you can talk them into loving you. You can work your way into loving you. You could work your way into feelings of worth. You could work your way into feelings of respect. But getting past our past means not being stuck in the why. Getting serious about our future means learning to stop that why and to get understand they acted like that because they wanted to. They said that because they wanted to. Even if they come back and apologize, if they say it again and again and again and again, you know actions speak louder than words. If they want to change, they will. If they want to treat you well, they will. If they want to show you your worth, they will. If they want to have a power dynamic where they're always the winner and you're always the loser, they will. So if you are in a toxic relationship or out of a toxic relationship and you are still stuck on this question, sorry, my handwriting's not so good, then I want you to take inventory and note it. Every time you ask this, you are not moving forward. You're moving in a circle and you feel like you're working and you're not. And sometimes it can even look like, what? Like, what? What can I do differently? What can I change? What can I do? So anytime it's a why and anytime it's a what, you're asking the wrong questions. You are stuck. You're not healing. You're not where you need to be. Pain, happiness, and so often when I see people, they can't find love and success after a relationship, they can't find healing, they can't find worth, they just talk to their friends and whoever else will listen about their toxic person. And they're just stuck in their past asking why or what. And it never works. It doesn't do any good. Let me ask this. Has it ever fixed anything in your toxic relationship before? Did you figure out why they didn't go to counseling after a horrible childhood? Did you figure out? Because my guess is if you could figure out why they did that, then you could talk them into going to counseling this round, right? And people who are in toxic relationships tend to be very self-reflective and very kind and very empathetic and smart. They ask why because they think they can figure it out. And they think if they figure it out, then they can feel loved and they can love that person well and make it okay. But it doesn't work that way. I wish it did. I wish you could smart your way into a healthy relationship or that. And you can smart your way into a healthy relationship. But it's playing by a different set of rules than our children's storybooks tell us. And so what so many books tell us and what typical therapy tells us, especially couples therapy, can be so detrimental if you're in a toxic relationship. And so no more hamster wheel. No more painful past. We're going to get serious about a real future with real hope and real happiness. And if you can't address that and you can't feel that and you can't touch that, it's because you're here. You're in that circle of why and what. So you ask, what questions should you be asking? What does it mean to move forward? I want you to focus on how. How am I going to heal? How am I going to make this better? How am I going to move forward? How am I going to stop the hamster wheel? How am I going to figure out how to communicate with this person? How am I going to set boundaries with other people? How am I going to put my life back together? How am I going to fill up those broken cracks? How am I going to hold my head up high when I'm around people who have heard horrible things about me? How am I going to face another day lonely and broken as I may feel because I have to be an example for my kids or an example for my job? How am I going to put my confidence back together? Okay? How can give you some direction. And if you don't know how, then there's a path you can figure out. Schedule a call with me. Let's talk. Let's figure out. I will help you figure out a how. I will help you figure out a how. But if you're stuck in the why, nobody can figure that out for you. You're not going to get an answer. Why? They wanted to. What? They hurt you. Okay? How can you move forward in that is a question that can be answered and should be answered. So leave in the comment sections. Give me your whys. I want to know if you have. I want you to take inventory of it and think, I'm asking myself why 100 times a day. I'm stuck. This is sucking up my energy 100 times a day, 200 times a day, 300 times a day. I'm stuck. Don't be stuck. My dream for you is that you are not stuck. The whole purpose of this group is that you don't remain stuck. Because if you don't get past your past, get real about what's happening now, and get serious about your future, your person who has already stolen years of your life is going to continue to steal more and more and more. Your toxic person is going to steal the next 10 years. It's going to steal your smiles from your children. It's going to steal your opportunities for friendship. It's going to steal the next relationship that would have been love. And you're still in this circle of why. You can't figure out how to move forward because of that why and what. Don't do it. Don't stay there. If you're stuck there, let me know. I will help you. Let's do this. No more why. No more hamster cycle. We're awesome. We're moving forward. We're getting from here to here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday.